And in the same way that the character that you choose in a video game determines what skills and abilities.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. Let me rewind that. Let's listen to that one more time. Just so that I'm clear on what this dude just said.
We have been searching for something. And this something is to find out who we truly are. And in the same way that the character that you choose in a video game
Oh boy. He said video game, just like the character you choose in a video game. This dude just compared a man's search for who he is in real life to his choice in a video game character. This guy thinks that the archetype a man has in real life is the same as his choice in a video game character. I got news for you. Life ain't a freaking video game. A lot of these dudes are out here. A lot of these dudes out here who think they're Sigma males, they all have one thing in common. Jesus. They all play video games. Not all of them, but enough of them do to the point to where you can kind of understand that this guy is probably plays video games, right? Any Sigma male's choice in a video game character is clearly a function of who he wants to be and not a function of who he actually is. Choosing a video game character that you, quote, identify with, that is nothing more than you fantasizing that you and that video game character are the same. Well, I selected a tall, ripped alpha playboy, so that must be who I identify with. I clearly chose him because that's who I am. Get the hell out of here with this nonsense. Now, to be fair, make sure I'm back on point here. Perfect. Now, there's nothing wrong with playing video games, as my tricep seems to be doing a little bit better. There's nothing wrong with playing video games, guys. Nothing wrong at all, okay? There's nothing wrong with playing video games every once in a while. When I'm on a flight and I finish doing whatever work I plan to do on that flight, I'll whip out the iPad, fire up Final Fantasy Tactics for a few. There's nothing wrong with getting a little bit of Xbox or PlayStation time as a leisurely activity or a way to decompress at the end of the day. We all have our methods. There's nothing wrong with having your buddies over to have a Madden tournament or a Street Fighter tournament for a few hours. And I know I'm dating myself. I don't know if we even do Madden or Street Fighter tournaments, but that's what I used to do when I was a kid, right? Invite over some buddies, maybe a few beers, some snacks, make a night out of it. Also, if playing video games for a living is what you do, that is perfectly fine too. There are guys out there who have made millions streaming their gameplay, and there are guys who make great money playing competitively. These are what we like to call gamers. But if you're not making a living playing video games or play competitively and get paid for that, then you are not a gamer. You play games. There's a big difference. Outside of gamers who actually make money playing video games, you show me a man who plays video games more than an hour a day on average, I'll show you a loser. And if he's not a loser, then he is not reaching his full potential. And if video games is what's holding him back from reaching his full potential, then that eventually makes him a loser. Hey man, look, check this out. Get pissed off. I don't care. Do not care. I know a lot of you guys who watch me love to play video games. Don't care. But you guys watch me because I keep it all the way real. And if you are pissed off because I'm calling you a loser for playing video games for more than an hour a day, good. Good. Mission accomplished. I hope you're pissed off. I hope you're saying, F you, Donovan. Because if you're pissed off, you're going to do one of two things, okay? You're actually going to do one of three things. You're either going to start making justifications in the chat as to why playing video games for more than an hour a day on average does not make you a loser or keeps you from reaching your full potential. That's the first thing, right? The second thing is you'll unsubscribe from my channel and cancel your Patreon pledge and continue your descent into loserdom. Or you'll realize that I'm hitting you right in the truth and that you do play video games too much. And that is the reason you're still a fat ass who is socially awkward, who thinks he's a Sigma male, because you could admit to yourself that being a fake gamer is why you've been watching me for 2.5 years but still living with your mother. High-value men don't play video games, guys. And don't come at me with, well, I know a high-value guy who plays video games all the time. Because to you, he's high value. Because he's a master-level warlock on World of Warcraft. Of course you think he's high value. You're a gamer. And he's also a gamer, and he plays games for 18 hours a day, while you only play 8 hours a day. And to be honest with you, the guy narrating actually kind of sounds like a gamer. His voice is weak, it's insecure, it doesn't really sound confident at all. And to make himself feel better about the fact that he is too lazy to lift weights, exercise discipline, and improve himself in ways he has complete control over in order to improve his overall life, he called himself a Sigma male to make himself feel better about the fact that he freezes like a deer in the headlights when interacting with both men and women. So no, it is no surprise that the first comparison this guy makes to Sigma males is video games. Of course he does. He's a gamer. This is one of the many terrible habits these Sigmas have in common. They all play video games and they all worship superheroes. I'll get more into that later.